Hey friends, Jill here. I'm at the new house today. We are actually going on vacation. We have had this vacation planned for a while, and honestly it could not have come at a better time, just with all the stressful things that have been taking place in the last few days. We actually have a friend that's going to be house and farm sitting, taking care of our animals, staying at the house, just manning things there. So I wanted to come check on some of the things we had planted at the new house in the tunnel, check on the sunflowers that my friend Sean planted. Nathan had to pick up some few things. I thought I'd just take you guys and kind of show you around. It's so funny because this still feels so much like Jessica's garden, but knowing that it is mine. So now I'm like, wonder if I can get a little snack. Trying to walk through and figure out a game plan for fall in this garden as well. I see lots of okra ready to harvest. I see a lot of really beautiful flowers still in full bloom. And if you guys can see behind me, y'all see this huge trellis? That is just of cucamelons. That is insane and probably one of the most dreamiest things I've seen. So as I'm like kind of walking through the garden, picking some stuff, I am just trying to get a little game plan in my mind of, you know, what I'm wanting to go where. I have come out here with my friend Sean and we've kind of done some in-depth planning, but I'm just trying to get a good grip on it because I know that when we get back from vacation, I am going to be in full-blown, you know, start ripping things out, replanting, and just making sure that we have food this fall and winter. Jess, if you're watching this, I want you to know that Nathan is very grateful that you left all your tomato plants. So we can just keep on harvesting off of these until they're no good no more. Look at that. Nathan's going to be so happy. There are so many tomatoes still. I don't know for sure, but I'm guessing these are the Sun Gold tomatoes. I actually started a bunch of these, but I ended up selling them all at the plant sale. These I really like. They produce a lot and they're just a really good sweet tasting tomato. She's got so many of them. Look at that. Check that out. Let's add it to my little collection. Alright, so I for sure wanted to show you guys these sunflowers. I'm not sure if Sean and his wife Melanie came out and harvested any. I think that was their plan for today. And so I'm not sure how many that they're going to be that are in full bloom where I can show you guys. But I'm hoping there's at least a couple because they're so pretty. I'll be honest, it is a little strange walking on this farm and not hearing any animals. Jess and I have officially moved to South Carolina, which is crazy. But this is the first time we've been to the farm with all their animals gone. And so I don't hear turkeys, I don't hear pigs, I don't hear goats. It's like, what is going on? It's so wild. It's just looking so different around here. But I'm over here at the sunflowers. It looks like they've harvested them all, but there's so many that are about to be ready. Check all of those out. So in each little paddock, we have some over there too. There's 250. It looks like there's a bunch that are about to start opening up. This is the first round of sunflowers that we planted, and you can see he has harvested a good bit off of these. There's a couple that are still, but this, when I talk about the sunflower patch, now you guys kind of have an idea on what I'm talking about. Alright, I wanted to lay eyes on everything in the tunnel. Look at all of these peppers. Look at these peppers. I want to go down there and show you guys because I'm pretty sure those fish peppers, which is a variegated pepper I got in a seed swap, were producing, and they are so pretty. I really wanted to show you guys. Check out these eggplants. Look at that. Look at that. I'm showing them all these eggplants.
Look at all these tomatoes.
Oh, I know. There's so many tomatoes. Is it good? I know. I was just saying that there's so much food. I'm so glad that Jess planted. I'm so glad she decided to just still plant all this, and now we're just reaping the bounty. Oh, here we are. Here is the fish pepper. check out the variegation on this plant, first of all. Isn't that stunning? Let's see if there's any peppers on here. I don't know that there is. So there's just this tiny one right here. You guys see though how it's starting to have all those stripes on it? They're so pretty. So oh, here's one that's a little bit bigger. You guys kind of tell all the different colors in there. I don't know. I'm definitely going to grow this pepper again though, because this was so pretty. I mean, just the colors alone are magnificent. Look at all that, you guys. It's like a food jungle. Probably not the smartest place to be right now because it's like 97 and we have a heat advisory and a heat index of 110 today. So the tunnel's definitely not where I want to be because it's so stinking hot. So I'm gonna get out of here, go find Nathan. We're gonna give you guys an update on the things going on in the house and then wrap this vlog up, head back to the car. So I did wanna just thank you guys so much for all of just the outpouring of love and support Nathan and I have received from you guys regarding the house. Y'all know it was a pretty stressful thing. But honestly, reading your comments and just receiving y'all's prayers over us and the selling of our house, it really did mean a lot. When we're stressed out, the best thing to do is just to give that to the Lord and know that He's covering us. And so Nathan and I were doing that, but knowing that so many of you guys are standing in agreement with us on that really does mean a lot. We are in full agreement and believing that our house is going to sell quickly and we can move over here. We're not going to have to be in between houses, and just having you guys staying in agreement with us on that as well really did touch our hearts, and it really did mean a lot during a very stressful period of time. So thank you guys a whole lot for your prayers. You got the goods?
Got the goods.
You want to come hop over here for a second? We can give a little bit more of an update on things. Y'all, it is hot. All you gardeners, make sure you are staying hydrated. It is so crazy and so hot. Holy cow.
97 degrees.
I know, that's what I told them. In our heat index, we've had a heat advisory all week in our town actually because it's been so hot. We're just over here dripping sweat. I was telling them it is so odd coming here and not hearing all the animals. Like the animals leaving and making their way to South Carolina, which they all did really good. And so I think for me coming back here and them still having all their animals here kind of made it feel like still like their farm, you know, and now coming here and knowing that this is literally just kind of a clean slate. There's none of their animals here. It's just weird.
Quiet.
It's quiet. It's strange. So a little update on our house. We have been showing our house like crazy, pretty much every day.
Couple times a day.
Couple times a day sometimes. So we're still just waiting. That is where we are. Like I had just mentioned, we appreciate your prayers. We appreciate you guys standing in agreement. We are still going to believe that the right buyer is going to come by. It's going to sell quickly. We're going to be able to transition into this house, bring our animals over, start planting fall gardens. I feel like I'm less stressed now than I was, but there's still a lot in limbo and a lot of things that are out of my control. I'm trying to not stress out a whole lot about that.
Yeah, and I mean, we're just going to move forward with, you know, doing the small little things we were going to do to this house. My dad, he and another guy have been working on the house, just doing little bitty things, just hoping to get all that ready before we do move in. Yeah, so we will keep you guys updated as we have updates. Like I said, we by the time you guys actually see this video, we will be on our way back from vacation. I've been trying to shoot content ahead of time to stay up to date. But, you know, there is this week that we're going to be on vacation, and we are just praying that this is going to be a good week. We're going to show the house a lot. They're going to be able to show the house a lot because, you know, we're not going to have all of us in there. We do have the people that are have been farm setting for us, but
we're hopeful. That is where we are. We are extremely hopeful, and we are just gonna give it all to God, not worry about it, and do what we can do. And what we can do is still keep packing. We can continue to work on the things here that we're wanting to work on.
And we're gonna have a great vacation. I'm gonna eat lots of good food.
Anyways, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Jessica, thanks for planting those cherry tomatoes because Nathan had a lovely little snack. We'll talk to you guys soon.